In this episode, I will share a story of a man who was extremely surprised by the amount of attention he receives from joining an online dating site and talking to Filipina women online. It has to be said that if it's your first time in the Philippines or dating someone or looking to date someone online, it can be a little bit of a surprise how much interest you receive from the opposite sex. And you must think to yourself, why is that the case? Is it simply because you are considered exotic? No. The reason is it's your money. Your USD, euro, pound, dollars, everything goes much further in the Philippines, and the women simply want to extract that from you. It has nothing to do with you, your personality, your profile, your online dating picture, what you look like, nothing except money. This is what someone writes in a Facebook expat group. Marco says, I am in US and joined a Filipino dating app. I am overwhelmed with so many beautiful women contacting me. Can't decide who to see or how to choose. I'm totally overwhelmed but grateful. Any suggestions? These are the type of men that get taken advantage of immediately. This person is so blind that he cannot see or even think of the reason why so many people would contact him. He has no idea what he's getting himself into. Feng Mao responds to him, block them the first time they ask you for money. I was bombarded on Christian Filipina. Thought the women there would be better vetted. They weren't. Every single woman asked me for money at some point, usually for school. Real sob stories, but asking for thousands of dollars. The only exception to the dozens of women who contacted me is the woman I'm here with today. She has never asked me for a single peso. Yes, that woman did not ask you for money because she's looking at the long-term game. Christian Filipina is complete filth. They promote the website by saying that they vet these women. They do not. They do not have the resources to vet anyone. It's complete garbage. What bothers me the most about their website is that they partner with other big YouTube channels, expat vloggers, who promote this garbage. Do you know they get a base fee from partnering with this website and of course referral money? They have no idea what they're comparing or agreeing with. Christian Filipina is no different than other websites. If anything, it's worse because it tugs at your religious beliefs or the fact that you put your trust in someone who's supposed to be religious, as we all know they are not. Philip Alexander says the only way to know is to at least have a long-term repeated visits to the country. Know the people first, then you will give a better chance to meet the right person and not some player. Well put. You cannot gauge someone's honesty, personality, and compatibility by online chatting, video calls, voice calls. You do not know their real life or anything of that nature. JD says, Marco, I'm in the same boat. So far, no one has asked for anything yet. I'm just being sociable and friendly, watching out for scammers, and I'll do like some of the guys said and block them if they ask for anything. My game plan when I arrive and get settled is to meet the ones I like for a coffee date initially. See if there's chemistry, honesty, and attraction. I'm sure it will be bumpy road. Good luck on your journey. That is a great approach, but sadly, it's not practical. When you come to the Philippines and you have not given these people money, or if you made it very clear you will not give them money, very few of them will actually meet you. The ones that will meet you are either older, single mothers, or not the attractive ones, because there's nothing to gain from you. The good-looking women do not want to be with you. They only want your money. So the ones that do agree with you are usually in a desperate situation. And if they don't flake on you, then the situation can get out of hand because they'll tell you to come over to the province to build a home for the family, and as we read recently, things can go down south quickly. Not all women in the Philippines are bad, I admit, but the ones that you will meet on these websites like Christian Filipina, Filipino Cupid, Pina Love, anything like that, why are they looking outside their local countrymen? Why are they looking to date specifically foreigners? It has nothing to do with you but your money. Scott says, don't give money. If they ask for help or a loan, they are working you. Filipinos are very engaging and some are very good at manipulation if they intend to get money from you. If, more like when they intend to get money from you. It is no secret by now. that women want money, and Filipina are no different. They are the same as every other women on earth. JB says, most of the good girls aren't on the apps. They are at the malls after 5 p.m. or on the beach. Use caution. Beware of the gold diggers. There is no reason for them to know how much money you have. Well said, JB. There's no need for them to know about your earnings. Sure, they can ask about your job, but there's no need to go and announce how much money you make, how much is your monthly budget, and the ones that you would want to meet and actually spend the rest of your life with will not be on dating sites regularly talking to men across the pond. Believe me when I tell you this, it is much more difficult than you might think. A lot of men might ignore these signs or what I'm telling you. That's fine. But we all know this is the truth, and you will be tested at some point. Maybe not at the beginning, but definitely throughout your relationship. There have been men that met very good Filipinas, but those men met them a decade or two ago, a long time ago. Things have changed drastically today, in this modern day and age. So when you go online to date women, yes, you will be overwhelmed. You probably can get 10, 20, or even 100 times more matches dating on Filipina apps than your local regional women. Ask yourself, what is the difference? Why don't Western women choose you, but somehow 100 Filipinas want to be with you? What has changed? Definitely not your looks or anything like that. The only thing is the power of your dollar, your currency, your Western hard cash goes a long way. And most of these women know it'll be weeks, months, if not years before you even go to the Philippines. So it's like a job to them. They will spend all day talking to you, video calls, pictures, photos, calling you sweet names just to extract money from you. They will sprinkle along seeds along the way. When you ask them, how's your day? They might say, it's not that good. Naturally, you will ask, why not? And that is the chance to tell you why their day is not good. And the only thing that can fix it is a new laptop, or a medical bill to be paid, or a tuition to be paid, maybe some load. Many of you will think it's not that much money, maybe $50, $100 a month, but she's doing this to tens, if not hundreds of men, hoping that 1, 2, 5, or 10 of them agree that fall for this nonsense and send them money. Filipinas are the new scammers of the world, definitely number one. In the last video, we brought a story to you from an Australian man who bought land and lost over 150,000 Australian dollars and 8 years of his life because the woman he is with stopped paying attention to him and stopped taking care of the place whenever he was not in the country. Best comment from VetGS. Imagine that you live in a Western country and a woman in that Western country tells you, how about you buy land and a house, but put it in her name only. She wants to buy this house and land in a remote area where the judge, mayor, or cops know her and will support her if something goes wrong. Would you do this in a Western country? If no, then why do people keep doing this in a foreign country? The worst comment is from Stackfire. 23 years with my Filipina that had a child who is now in college. Wow, she didn't take me to the cleaners. She saves money better than me. I would love to hear both sides of this situation. His reaction to this in the video presented tells me a lot about his demeanor. You missed the point. 23 years ago was a different world. You're right, we don't know both sides of the story. What has been your experience dating online? Did you get a lot more matches and messages dating in the Philippines than your home country? If you want to support this channel, subscribe. Click the thumbs up button so we can please the YouTube overlords. Thanks for watching. God bless.